Hey there fans, welcome back to another toy review. Today I've got for you Marvel Legends Rogue in a very classic green and black outfit. I don't know if this is like the green and black outfit that she first appeared on or not, but I'm a big Rogue fan. I'm pretty much a fan of every character from the 90s, right? That's where I kind of, actually I started my X-Men fan collection in the late 80s, and then when the 90s came about, I was like, oh, I was blown away. So here's a classic look to one of my favorite characters. As you can see here, we've got a nice pose of the character. She looks very strong, very fierce, the way Rogue is supposed to look. Right on the side, we've got just basically a pose of the figure straight up, no extra posing in that, just straight up figure. Then in the back here, you've got again, she's definitely looking strong and in charge, and it shows that she comes with an extra set of fists, which is good. And then here you've got the illustration of Rogue. Nice illustration, very pretty face, very soft with the makeup. I like it. And then over here you've got the X-Men logo. And oh, you got the price underneath. We'll skip that. So yeah, let's go ahead and crack her open and let's see how she looks. All right. So funny story. I actually picked up this figure when I was at the Orlando MegaCon, and the guy tried to charge me. The guy I bought this action figure from, he tried to charge me $30 for it, right? And then, but I showed him underneath. It was like, it says $24.99. And he was like, yeah, that's how much I got it at GameStop or whatever. And he was like, all right, fine, I'll give it to you for that price. He didn't really have to, but I'm glad I didn't get charged more for that figure. I think if I would have gone like to Hasbro directly, it would have been like $19.99. So I wound up paying $5 extra for it. It is what it is. But anyhow, so here's the figure herself. I'm gonna put her accessories right there because that's pretty much it. So I mean, I don't know what to expect from like a Rogue action figure as far as accessories go. I mean, it's just basically, how do you put extra stuff to emulate her powers, right? I don't know, maybe some type of a effect that goes, that clips onto her arms or her hands to show that she's absorbing some type of power. I don't know, but either which way, the figure's pretty basic. I mean, at this point, you've got your traditional, right, areas of articulation. You've got your shoulder rotation. You've got your forearm or elbow bend, right? You've got your wrist, right? So nothing big there. You've got some torso here movement, no waist movement, right? Legs can kick forward and back. Knees can bend. You've got no swivel that I can detect, but there's definitely like a back and forth on her feet. Same thing on the other side, right? The neck moves ever so slightly. She's got a lot of hair back here. Nice detailing on the hair. I like that. I like the amount of white that's coming across her face. Really nice. Very nice figure. I like her. I like her character more so than anything else, right? But the figure is also great. I remember back in the 90s when female figures first started coming out. Number one, they were rare because it was a boys product. So they would have like one female per box of a character. And so to get your hands on, if you were, a collector, like a completist like I was, it was so hard to get your hands on female action figures because obviously the people who did comic book shops and stuff like that, they would go out and buy them real quick and then, jack up the prices. But in addition to that, they weren't molded very well. Like it was hard to pose them half the time. So I'm glad to see that as far as female action figures go, with the technology has improved where they stand really good. They and it's solid action figure, and for the most part, there's some here and there where they still have quality issues, but I do like it. The leg area here where the thigh is, right? There's a cut. There's a weird cut in old action figures where the leg it would like bend outward instead of straight up. So it really made it difficult for posing. But anyhow, I really like this figure. Let's compare her to some other variants of Rogue and let's see how she holds up. All right, and here we've got her with the It's a 2-pack figure Rogue that came with Pyro. I think it was a part of a 40th anniversary pack or something like that. And I'm not familiar with this particular outfit. I was trying to look it up. So I did look up her outfit, and it says this is Outback Rogue. So apparently this was her like costume when she was, I don't know, either in the Australian Outback or Savage Lands is what I was able to read. And then this one, it just says that, you know, she was part of the Brotherhood and with Pyro, and they were forced to leave. So I don't know if this is a Brotherhood outfit, but then it has X-Men on it. And I saw some other things where it said it was a modern outfit. So I'm not really quite sure. But I just wanted to show the comparison. This actually figure has a lot more detail in it, as you can see, right? We'll zoom in a little bit closer. But yeah, we've got a nice little comparison between the two different action figures. Let's go ahead and swap her out for another Rogue action figure that we've got here. I'm going to have to pose her up here a little bit. This is Age of Apocalypse Rogue. Let me see if I can get her to... Actually, a nice little pose there. Oops, move the camera. This is Age of Apocalypse Rogue, one of my favorite versions of Rogue. Here in this particular series, she's not super strong or superhuman strong. She has magnetic powers because she stole the powers of Polaris instead of Ms. Marvel, if I'm not mistaken. So again, another set of a different version of Rogue. As you can see here, its colors are different, the costume's different, a little bit more yellow, 2 tones of green on there, really nice, and then the thick boots is pretty funny. But that's the way the artist, his name escapes me, you know, drew her in those comics with the thick ankled boots and whatnot. And then we've got, obviously, my favorite version, and that would be Jim Lee's 90s version of Rogue. And this is the Juggernaut Series 1. I think there was a retro variant, and the retro variant, I think, has a better looking face than this one, but nonetheless, this one is my favorite version of Rogue. As you can see here, you've got a nice golden yellow with the green on the outside and really nice knee-high boots. They're almost at the thigh, but I would say knee-high. She's got her classic X-Men jacket and the yellow gloves, and just a phenomenal character. See, this hair here, this white hair looks more on the gray side. I kind of like the white over here more. Likewise on the other ones, like in the Rogue, in the Age of Apocalypse Rogue, she's got a nice good set of white. I think actually this might be too white. You could see more detail with this off-white here on this side. And then with the other Rogue, with the modern costume Rogue, I think the hair color matches more so that tone, as you can see right there. Overall, not bad. We've got 4 different versions of Rogue here. I'm trying to get her to stand. Pretty cool character, pretty cool action figure. I mean, there's nothing big about it. There's nothing that's blowing me out of my socks, right? Between these 4 ladies that we've got here, I'm actually going to place her at the bottom. I would say she's my favorite, she's my second, she's my third, and then she would be my fourth. There's really nothing. I mean, it's just basically the body of a female, and you've got the suit that's, you know, painted on. That's about it. That's all you get. And then the accessories is a pair of closed fists. Okay, great. I mean, the other figures don't come with a great deal of accessories either. It's just different hands. So as far as accessories go, I think they're shortchanging Rogue. I think you could do something with her, something cool. Give her, like, I don't know, put something cool around her hands that when she touches someone, like if she puts this open hand on a character, right, there's some type of an effect that maybe just something small like that. That would be my only criticism. But guys, again, if you're a completionist like I am, you'll pick this figure up, and if you've got tons of Rogues and maybe this one isn't your favorite, maybe you'll pass it. Who knows? But I like it. It's a different version, and it just adds on to the collection. So guys, I hope you liked the review. Overall on the action figure, I give it a 7. Guys, till the next time, peace out. Till all are one. I'll see you guys on the next action figure review.